my little cutting. It flowered. It's like a miniature of the big flower. Isn't that cute? I didn't know that the flowers would miniaturize, but they do. Look how small it is compared to this one. Isn't that neat? Ever neat. Well, here they come. Check it out. The leaves are starting to pop. Woo-woo! Well, that refroze. Still hasn't unthawed from the storm, but it does look like the ice that was stuck lower down has come up to the surface, judging by the little pieces of my island showing through the top. And just like that, the hydro tower line is a whole different world again. When was I back here last? A couple days ago, and there was running water everywhere. Look at this now. Pretty creepy, eh? Isn't that freaky how that happens? This is true Canadian weather here. Pretty freaky, eh? Ha. Now I'm all wet. Ugh. There's snow even in my sleeve. I wanted to show you guys, or have you guys listen to the little layer of ice on top of the snow. I don't know if you can hear it over the dog running around, but the last time I came back here, I remember it was all water. In my swamp. Dog's watching Bubbles. Maybe? I don't know what he's looking at. What's he looking at? Yep, must be Bubbles. He's smarter than he looks, really. Psst, Gunner. What are you doing? Yep, Bubbles. I like Bubbles too. Pets are a lot like their owners. Well, I'm doing it. I'm bringing it into the house. It's still frozen, but I want to work on it. And it was only $4. We'll try it. I'm going to put my little tree here under the lights somewhere. Probably in the aquarium so it defrosts. Maybe we'll take the cover off here. Oops. See if I can do this one-handed. Oh, I'll have to put the phone down here. There we go. There. And we'll put this guy right in here for now since I don't have any water in it, and we'll let him defrost. It is now the next day. Everything here is fogged up because I just sprayed everything. Humidity is 80% in here now. So my little juniper, it's been in here overnight now, and it feels like it's defrosted, so I'll definitely be working on this today. I still haven't identified this one, if anybody knows what that is. Google still thinks it's rosemary, so I'm not really sure what it actually is. Alright, I decided we can work on this today. My spring fever got the better of me and I brought it in from outside, so I'll definitely have to keep it inside after my trimming is all done. Well, that's okay. I've got lights and whatnot. Just untangle this. Oh, it's wrapped around everything. Tag here. There we go. Spreading juniper. Picked it up because of its fantastical price. Alright. So I really want to... Ow. It's prickly. I really want to dig down and see where the roots start before I do any trimming. I was hoping to do that for the Christmas trees, but seriously, everything was frozen. I'll just pull this out of the pot here. Yeah, this is the stuff I put on last fall. I had them buried in that cooler there. How exciting is this? And the roots look, I don't know how the roots look. How do those roots look? Now you can't see the roots at all. There we go. They look black. Huh. Wonder what those green things are on the camera. Because with the naked eye, they don't look green. That's funny. I'm zoomed in too far. Got my light in a weird spot here so that we can see better, but huh. That's pretty neat. Grew all the way up. Oh, there are little green things in here. Look at that. Probably some fertilizer pellets by the looks of it. Look like dried up peas. Oh, I forgot my bark. I was gonna mix some bark in. Rake. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Wow, lots of bark in here. And rocks. There's rocks in here too. Ooh. There's some roots way up here, but it's got a bit of a trunk below those roots. Ooh, geez, chunk of wood. Well, 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 a very deep well. No white tips or growth starting at all yet, which is good. I definitely will not be able to put this back outside. I was advised that I cannot let it go below freezing once I do all this work, and we are not above freezing. We had a fake spring. Mother Nature's like, psych, I got ya. But it is what it is at this time of year. That's how it is almost every year here. Well, ain't that interesting. There's a little root base right here that has a ton of roots going around it. So I'll probably bring the trunk back down to that and use that as my root base. I'm not sure if this was a cutting or if it was started by seed. Looks like it may have been a cutting. Give me my tool back. The roots are grabbing. The roots are thick, but not super tangled. They're just really, really wet. Oops, took some of the skin off those roots. I'm not going to go super crazy, but I wouldn't mind getting it into a nice pot. Seems like a pretty cute little tree. Something really hard there. I don't know if it was started in one of those peat pellets or a seed pod or something maybe. Oh, I'm all covered in dirt now. Yeah, this stuff is pretty wet, that's for sure. Oops, half of the house is covered in dirt now. Oops, kick the camera, Making sure you guys can see and that I'm actually recording, and yes, that's a bonus. Wow. That's quite the awesome root system it has. Very nice. Doesn't look like there's a tap root of any kind. That I can see. Thinking it might have been a cutting. Just digging down through the center here. There's a couple of thick roots, but for the most part, actually pretty flat under here. Huh. Ah, there we go. Starting to get through. see. Guess I'll have to sweep again. Yeah, I can't tell. Maybe this is a taproot. It's hard to tell with these nursery stocks. I don't want to completely bare root it. Like wash the roots, I mean. Huh. There's a sort of a lump here. Looks like a root that's twisted way around itself. And that could very well be a taproot. Oh, one other thing too. Where did it go now? Did I lose it again? Hang on, I'll be right back. Look it! I found my missing tools. Not too shabby, huh? I'll have one to do roots and one to do tree tops. Well, this is pretty wild here. I'll bring you in to see that closer, so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's see where it takes me. Woo! Right there too. Well, you can see right here, it's a big root twisted around itself. Or maybe two roots. It's hard to tell at this point. Yeah. Bring you out a notch. But there's a really nice root base up here, and there's one big root. Let me see if I can expose it here. So there's one big root right here. Actually kind of cool. I like it. So I'm going to take off. There's some roots way up at the top that are actually growing into the tree. Very interesting. So hopefully you guys can see. It's hard. All this dark on dark. Maybe I'll take this away here. Let me see. There, how's that? That's a little better, maybe? Yeah, sort of. Oops. Now I'm kicking you guys all over the place again. Jeez, I'm so mean. Kicking you guys all over. Abusive. Okay, maybe I can bring you guys in, like such. Whoops, there goes my light. I like it up here though. There we go. I'll have to watch. I will have to watch. So there's some roots growing right back up into the tree. Yeah, won't be able to do it this close. Sorry guys. See if I can bring it in a little bit closer, perhaps. And then I'll just have to watch through the camera to make sure you guys aren't looking at something across the other side of the planet. There we go. So I'm going to take off these ones that are growing up into the tree. And there's actually quite a few roots that are growing up into the tree. Funny. And I'm going to bring the root plane right back down here. like that nice big root there. So this will be my root plane here. Also keeping this large root that's there. Because I can. It's my tree. I can do what I want. Now that root might be part of that big one that's down there. So we're just going to leave this big mass here. Oh yeah, there's that root. Splits into two here. Very nice. There's a part right here that curls back in on itself, so we'll cut it where it starts to curl. Just untangling things. Oh, there's part of that knot there. That's a really interesting knot. Look at that. Very interesting. Seems to be coming right off the trunk around here somewhere. Or just... oh, no idea. Flip this right over here. So I'm just going to cut this off right here. Because we don't want that big mass. And I don't know exactly where it's coming from. Oh, we have found another part. We'll also cut that one off right here. There we go. Come on. Come on out. Just tease that big chunk right out of there. And yeah, that was quite the interesting chunk of roots there. So that kind of cleared that out a little bit. That can be kept that way. This one here I think is unnecessary. Well, I'm sure the tree grew it because it's necessary. Can we keep it out? Oh yeah, that comes out nicely on that plane. We will just shorten it where it bends here. Very nice. Oh, flattening out fantastic now that those big roots are gone. Wow, look at that beauty. We'll be able to keep a lot of this. Oh wow, excellent. This one even can be scent radio. Wow. Okay, so this one is in the center. We're just gonna grab that one off. Doesn't have anything on it anyway. Wow. Oops. Hopefully you guys didn't miss too much there. That's this radial one comes from underneath. Ah, there it is. Look at the little bend in there. Hee. It's like a little wiggle in there. That's neat. Well, I was going to keep it, but I might not now. Or I might just leave it and cut it off at a different time. How many layers we got going in this root? Yeah, I think I'll take it off. Another big root gone. This one off. Oops, didn't mean to throw that way over there. Okay. Sorry, I stopped talking. Alright. How's that look? Not too shabby? I don't want to do too much. Even though I did a lot. I think that'll be okay. Yeah? No? Maybe? Just have to shorten some of these. Wow. Well, that's not too shabby then. Yep. I think that's very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so this branch here kind of doesn't fit in, and it's low. So we're gonna crop that off there. Well, we got it out of the pot. Ooh, well, the bark is peeling off. Hopefully that's okay. I think it's kind of splitting up here. Okay, leave that alone before you wreck it. Oh yeah. See that bark all peeling off here? Guess we have to kind of pick a front, eh? Okay, let me get repositioned and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so I squirted the roots a bit there. I went and got my bark that I'm going to mix. I think I'll reuse the soil that it came in. And I'll mix some of the bark and some perlite in with it. Also got to choose a pot. I have this, if I can get it out of here. I have this cute little pot my mommy got me. It's like a little succulent pot. Oops, left a dirty fingerprint on it. That's what I get for having a white one. What do you think? Does it fit? Actually looks kind of cool in there. Cute. Very nice little pot. I have also a training pot. This is my last one that I have left that I haven't used yet. I'll zoom you guys out here. Oops, that is not how to zoom out. There we go. So I have this one, little training pot. Of course, I have no idea which way is going to be front. I have dun, da, 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 a real bonsai pot that Nigel gave me. Ooh, that bluey green goes with the bluey green in the leaves. I'm liking it. I have this other pot that Nigel gave me. Think it'll go? I don't know. I better use the plastic training pot maybe, eh? I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Which pot should I use? I don't know. Really like that. Really like it. I should probably use the plastic one. At least until I know what I'm doing. Definitely. Alright. The choice is made. I'm going to use the plastic pot. So, we have a nice front to the roots, but does it match the front that we can pick for the branches? So everything comes towards you here. Like, I don't have any wire or anything. This is just going to be a clip and grow sort of thing. This, some of it comes towards you, some of it away. That's what it looks like from the top. I don't know. I think I'll start by getting rid of all this downward growth. Let's see if I can get you guys... Whoa, that's too far. My apologies. Get you guys zoomed in again. And you have to pick a start, a beginning, so I'll begin by taking away some of this downward growth and really crowded growth. I don't know what's going on here. Seems to be a whole bunch of different branches from one spot. And here, looks like something happened to this branch. Perhaps we'll take this most inside one out. And I do believe the kids are home from school. There, I'll take that one out. Yes, Definitely kids coming home from school. So, we'll take, oh boy. Why has it got to be so difficult? Well, I'll take this one off here. And then I need to take a break because I gotta let the kids get home. So I'll be back in a while.